Hey guys, Toni Taylor with Interconnect Mortgage. I'm coming to you guys today. We've had a recent uptick in conversations regarding reverse mortgages. And, it's very common that when we hear somebody that, talks about reverse mortgage, their immediate reaction is, no, I've heard horrible things. And I want to just take a minute and talk about this with you. So if you are over the age of 62, and you own real estate with equity in it, or maybe you're younger and you have parents that are in this situation, this video is for you. Take a minute and listen up. So one of the first things, myths, if you will, that I want to debunk is that we don't own our house anymore if we do a reverse mortgage. Not true. You always own your home. So, I'll say this, the reverse mortgage is not for everybody. But when it is the right solution, it can actually be a game changer for people. And, I've watched my own grandparents go through this where financially they just didn't have the income and the cost of living was exceeding the revenue that they had coming in, but they owned their home free and clear. They're unfortunately passed. I wished that this program would have been around when they were alive. They could have benefited greatly from it. So, again, the myth that you're not going to own your home, that's just not the case. One of the second misconceptions is that, well, when we die, our kids, we're not going to leave anything to our children. And again, that's not accurate. So, what happens is when you pass, your heirs actually have a period of time that they can come in and they can buy the home by paying off the existing mortgage, and then whatever equity there is there in the property would be retained as theirs. Or they can sell the home, and then whatever equity is there after they pay off the liens, the mortgages, again, it's theirs. So it takes a little bit of estate planning, and it takes a little bit of, forward thinking on things, but you still own that property. So, the next question is, does it make sense? When does it make sense? What are the circumstances that this is a viable, good, strong solution? And so there's several different scenarios. I'm going to talk about just a couple. One of the things that we've seen recently, you've got, again, if you're fixed income and you're at that retirement age, then, it's very possible that you're working on a plan to liquidate whatever financial resources you have over the course of your lifetime remaining, right? And hopefully we hope you live a long, long time and you stay very healthy, because we know that if there's major illnesses and things like that, that can deplete those resources that much faster. So one of the great things about the reverse mortgages is if you have a house, and let's just say you still have a mortgage on the home, well, if you have enough equity that you can qualify and do a reverse mortgage, you no longer make a principal and interest mortgage payment. So the only things going forward that you're responsible for, as long as you're living in the property, is going to be the taxes, insurances, and the HOA fees and maintaining the home. Those are going to be the requirements for you after you have a reverse mortgage. So if you're currently paying, $1,500 a month on principal and interest, what's that going to do for your cash flow situation if you no longer have to put that $1,500 a month out the door on the principal and interest? So that's one way that this can make a difference. Another way you've eliminated a monthly expense. The other way that you can actually benefit, let's say you own your home free and clear, but again, you're depleting, or you're just, you're not sure how long you're going to need your other liquid assets to live out your years and have good quality of life. So what you can actually do is you can borrow a reverse mortgage, and it can actually become a monthly income for you if you have enough equity in the home. So now, instead of getting rid of a liability, maybe you've actually brought income into the house. And sometimes you can do a combination of these two things that we're talking about. Sometimes you can get rid of the mortgage and add a small income stream to the house, to your home I can't talk, I'm tongue-tied. So you can add both, get rid of the mortgage payment and potentially bring in some monthly income from the reverse mortgage. So, as with any program, and these can be very complex, one of the things I love about a reverse mortgage is that you've got to go through counseling. And counseling is done by an uninterested HUD-approved counselor typically. And I love that because I want you to get all the questions that you have answered. I always recommend to my clients that they bring in any of the kids that they want to have involved, or any other heirs that they want to have involved, or if they don't have any heirs, because that happens too sometimes, is to bring in their financial planner or an accountant that they work with, somebody that they really trust, that they can lean on, so that you can help discover whether or not this is the right process or the right program for you. The goal is to help you live out a really fantastic retirement. it. You worked your tail off to get to this point, and to let you live a little bit more comfortably, not be financially strained. And I know with, obviously with inflation this year specifically that we've been experiencing, people are starting to feel the squeeze. So, if you yourself are in that situation, or maybe somebody that's in that situation that could benefit from a consultation, again, there's never a charge. We're happy to help you explore, answer more questions that you have, and get you the information so that you can determine whether or not this is the right fit for you. Again, thank you for taking the time to listen. If you know somebody that you think would benefit from this video, please share it with them. If you like the information, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and feel free to make any comments and give us any requests for any other feedback or information that you'd like us to talk about. We will talk to you soon. Again, Toni Taylor with Interconnect Mortgage, and we look forward to helping. Thanks.